I'm 42 and I've made a lot of health mistakes. So in this video, I want to talk about 3 major health mistakes I wish I hadn't made in my 20s or 30s. Of course, you can learn from your own mistake, but it is also possible to learn from someone else's like mine. So with that thought in mind, let's jump right into mistake number 1. So mistake number 1 is not getting your blood work done, especially after the age of 35. One of my clients who is in his late 40s got his blood panel done, his uric acid out of range, deficient in vitamin D, besides a few other minor issues. So the intervention for uric acid was very simple: stop his morning fruit platter. That is it. Simple, immediate. Within weeks, his uric acid starts coming down. The intervention for vitamin D, 15 minutes of morning sun exposure. I asked him to download the D-Minder app. It is free. It tells you exactly where the sun is at the right angle for vitamin D synthesis in his city. 15 minutes, that is the entire intervention. Now imagine we never got his blood test done. My client would still be eating that fruit platter every morning because his doctor once told him that fruits are amazing for your health. And here's the thing, fruits are neither good, they are neither bad. For one person, they are beneficial. For another, with high uric acid, with blood sugar issues, they are quietly doing the damage. The answer is always, it depends on your specific biology, which brings me to a very important question. Why do most people avoid getting their blood work done? The first reason is fear. This is the biggest reason. What if the results changes everything? But here's the honest truth. You cannot avoid the inevitable. You can only choose when to face it. God forbid if there is a disease process setting in, face it now when it is in its early stage and mostly reversible. Or face it later when it has taken hold and your options are limited. Almost every serious disease follows the same pattern. Little or no symptoms at first, everything happening inside silently. Cancer has no symptoms until it has taken a significant hold. You do not get a heart attack one fine day. Your blood pressure probably has been elevated for years before that moment arrives. Your blood test does not create the problem, it reveals it. And revealing it early is the single most powerful thing you can do. So to conclude mistake number 1, after you turn 35, get a comprehensive blood panel done at least once a year. Get tested, face the numbers with courage. Okay. Mistake number 2, obsessing over diet while ignoring everything else. Now look, what you eat has a direct impact on your health. You are what you eat. Although that is not entirely true, you're not what you eat, you are what you absorb. But the food you eat is still the starting point. So here's the thing. When it comes to achieving optimal health, you need to work on 11 core health pillars. Diet is just one of them. Exercise is another. That is 2 out of 11 core health pillars. The 9 are equally important. Sleep, sun exposure, fasting protocols, mindset, faith, community, environment, and a few others. These are not soft extras. These are pillars. Remove one and the structure weakens. I've discussed all these core 11 health pillars in the Green Zone Living Guide. Comment the word Green Zone below and I will send it to you for free. So once again, the second mistake is most people obsess about food and nutrition more than they should. They obsess about supplements. They obsess about protein grams. They obsess about calorie counting. These things matter for sure, but beyond a certain point, the effort stops paying off. The obsession with your diet is costing you. You see, when you zoom in hard on food, you think less about everything else. Every other pillar takes a hit because your mental energy is so consumed with macros. You worry about hitting 150 grams of protein when your sleep is only 5 hours. You stress about eating superfoods in your diet when your vitamin D is dangerously low. You are measuring your meals while your nervous system is running on emergency power. See the problem? You are optimizing the one or two pillars while the remaining are quietly failing. Diet matters absolutely, but it is one pillar out of 11. All right. Mistake number 3, not taking your sleep and rest seriously. Everyone knows sleep is important, but there is a difference between knowing something and truly understanding its consequences. Most people know that they should sleep more. Most still do not. Once again, two reasons. The first is the hustle culture mindset. Sleeping less has become a badge of honor. Working late, working early, grinding while others rest. More sleep is seen as weakness, as laziness, as falling behind. This mindset is not just wrong, it's dangerous. The second reason is genuine ignorance about what sleep deprivation actually does to your biology. Most people who sleep 5 to 6 hours think that they are fine because they function. They get through the day, they perform, but functioning is not thriving, and there is a profound difference. You see, when you sleep less than 7 hours consistently, your cortisol rhythm is disrupted. Your testosterone production, which happens primarily during deep sleep, is suppressed. Now, my daily sleep averages 7 to 8 hours per day, including naps. It's the sweet spot. And as a result, my testosterone is above 1000, exceptional for a 42-year-old man. And yes, sleep has a direct impact on your T levels. So check out video 3 in case you still haven't watched it. Your growth hormone, which repairs tissues, build muscles, and drive recovery, cannot release properly because cortisol is still elevated. Your insulin sensitivity declines with less sleep. Your inflammation markers rise. You're not getting away with 5 hours of sleep. You're borrowing from your biology. And like all borrowed things, there is an interest rate, and it compounds. Sleep, folks, is not laziness. Sleep is the single most powerful biological recovery tool available to you. It is free, it requires no equipments, it requires no supplements, it requires only one thing, and the decision is to prioritize it. So make that decision. Everything else gets easier when you do. Right. To conclude, fix just one mistake this week. Start with sleep. It's the fastest lever. And if you want the complete Green Zone Living Guide, all 11 pillars in sequence with specific actions for each, comment the word Green Zone below. I will send it to you directly, no cost. I'm Akash.